Hey, peace, everybody. This Lighthouse of Flight Room TV. This is the fifth quarter, episode 22. I'm here with my brothers Remy Please, Paul Shack, and Sayal. We all DC area natives, and right now we getting a lot of pub, a lot of attention. Russell Westbrook, a newcomer to the area, making a lot of history right now. Bringing a lot of attention to the team. What y'all think, like overall, as far as like Russell becoming the all-time leader in triple doubles? Do you think does that override the fact that he never had a championship, or do y'all think like this is enough for him to put him up there with the greats? What y'all think?
Yeah, this put him in with the greats because this has like always been, even though like I didn't pay close attention how he was like approaching this milestone. This always seemed like a stat that was like unreachable to me. I don't know why. Like in the back of my mind, it was just like one of them things. Is like, nah, there's no way somebody's gonna break that. Like, but it's crazy because like we'll think about like passing yards, like 5,000. Like nobody will ever like reach that shit. And then slowly, the game is evolving. The right player, the right circumstance, the right teammates, the right mentality. Man, he need all his flowers because like. I looked at a couple stats, like he's been averaging a triple-double for the past 5 years. And we just, kind of like dismiss it because it's just Russ being Russ. And that's like the disadvantage of him. Yeah, we just like normalize this superhuman feat that he did day in, day out. So
yeah, I think it's amazing. Like I feel like he cracked the code, and to Remy's point, there was a couple players like 5, 6, 7 years ago that said that nobody would ever beat that record. Oscar Robertson, of course, held that record. And they were like, nah, nobody's going to break it. It's impossible. And for him, for him to be averaging that shit for 5 years, man, that's impressive. And I think that just kind of, it's like a testament to like how hard he plays. Because I've watched almost every Russell Westbrook game, almost. Even when he was playing for OKC and when he was playing for the Rockets. And the Bama just gives his all. Like I don't ever see a game where he be like just sitting back, like, all right, y'all go handle it. Like, so just props to him, man. I'm glad he's in DC.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is like I remember when LeBron went to the Heat and like we always talked about like, yeah, LeBron's gonna average a triple-double for the entire year, but you can see like why he had the ability to do so because he was playing with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and like other players. Yeah, like Russ is playing with. if you look at our team, man, I showed you that stat line the other day when we was looking at it. But if you look at our team, man, some of our players is not necessarily scorers, and he's just putting them in position. Like Daniel Gafford, he got Daniel Gafford looking like he could be an all-star, like Daniel Gafford. And then like even with Russ, like I think with the triple doubles, like growing up, we remember that jump, like that feat being just like untouchable, like period. Like people had triple doubles. It was
Jason
like one
would get it like every once in a while.
Yeah, it'd be like once. It seemed like once a month. Yeah, it seemed like once a month, but now Russ is getting triple doubles. Yeah. But now Russ is getting triple doubles, and then he's also getting triple doubles in which he has like 20 points and then 20 assists or 20 rebounds or some crazy stat line like along associated with it. Like that's unreal.
Yeah, I'm with y'all on that, and also just the overall fact that like. I've been playing 2K for years, and I used to create players and try to average a triple-double, and that shit was not easy. And he doing that shit in real life, you know what I'm saying? So I just know what I'm saying, how hard, like how amazing of a feat that is. That's hard to do in a video game. So, you know what I'm saying? Right. So just that alone, and I'm glad, and I'm honored just you know what I'm saying, just as a DC fan, just to actually him breaking that record and making his history in our town, because, we haven't had a lot of too much great luck as of late, so this is a nice little spotlight on us. So you know what I'm saying, I'm glad about that. So yeah, props to Russ. You know what I'm
saying. Where do y'all see us like going into possibly advancing past the regular season?
Well, I'll say this. I think that play-in tournament, I think it actually like fatigues a lot of teams, man. Because if you think about it, you literally have to play multiple games with all your heart just to get into the playoffs. Then you got to play the playoffs. So, I know they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get past the play-in tournament. I think they're gonna get past the first round of the playoffs. Of course, we don't know who that will be yet. I think the second round of the playoffs will be like 7-game series. I don't know if we could pull it out. That's my prediction.
As long as we get to the dance, man, I'm not even tripping because we already exceeded our expectations. We was kind of like bombing the whole decision to trade John Wall away, and what I mean. The thing is, like, I think Russell, he puts up these crazy stats when he has the lease. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he couldn't really blossom for real in Houston. But now that he's playing with pretty much even lesser talent than he was in Oklahoma City, and he's just, I don't know, it like brings the dog out in him. But I don't know. I always like being the underdog. I really not expect too much. We pass all expectations. Just hope our front office again build on this. Like, see, your star player is averaging the triple-double, breaking records. The man that's been here, Bradley Beal, is putting up 50 points. Depending on how he comes back from the hamstring injury, we can do things, but you can't just rely on these two every night, putting up all these minutes and putting a blood, sweat, and tears on the court. Y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta ask, at least complimentary players. We're not asking for another star. At least add some complimentary players because we got some fucking like 10-day contract guys for real on any other team.
Legit. I was gonna say, like, we can make this another topic if we got time, but do y'all think that with Bill being the top scorer in the league for 90% of the season and Russell Westbrook being the top assist player in the league, averaging triple-double, you think the coach's job is on the line?
I think he always gonna have a little bit of leeway just because our upper management don't really hold the coaches accountable for real. They just like I said, like the Wizards aren't their main priority in that building. It's the Capitol.
That's true.
It's the Capitol. So as long as people are, I don't know, tweeting, they're not really in the stands yet. So as long as people tweeting and we got, some international players to appease, the international crowd, the whole.
Exactly.
We might as well be the fucking U.S. Embassy of National Basketball Association. We got Israel, we got Japan.
That's true.
Yeah,
he probably brought Russell Westbrook to fucking DC anyway too. So they ain't gonna let him go. What Russell probably loved playing with him.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, hey, I think. Yeah. No, I was just gonna say. I think he probably, like Randall said, he got a couple more. Couple more years. But you brought it up. You brought it up. Brad being scoring leader. So just a quick question, because you already heard the back and forth with Brad and Bazemore, but I'm curious. Do y'all think that, like, in this situation, Brad and Steph know exactly how many points they need to maintain their scoring lead or scoring title? You know what I'm saying? As they're chasing or fighting for the scoring title, you think they're aware of it heading into games, or you think they just give us the real talk and when they say they're not paying attention to that stuff?
No, that's a good question. Curry actually admitted it. Curry admitted it the last game. He said that he was actually looking up at halftime what Bill had. So he's like, yeah, man. He was like, he's doing this. Yeah, I respect it too. And I think that's the game that Curry had 29 in the first half or something like that. But so Curry admitted it. I don't know if Bill really talked on it yet, but I'm pretty sure.
It looked like they was kind of talking about it right here, but I don't know.
Put that up again.
I'm sure Brad's paying attention to this. I'm sure he is.
I know his wife is. she was tweeting too.
Of course, she be right there with him.
Yeah,
She be right there with him at all times.
At all times, yeah.
Yeah,
Need one like that.
And so how far does that go into, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the points per game, like that rides with you all through the playoffs, or is it
like that's a regular season award. Yeah.
So think about this though. So the play-in is that, think about it. I don't know if they count the play-in as playoffs. So is the play-in counting with these stats?
No, it's not. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Nah.
I don't think so.
I think it's strictly
still postseason.
Regular season.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's strictly regular season. Yeah, because it wouldn't be fair, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're playing more games than everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, than the people
that
get
cut
off.
So they just gonna give everybody the same 82 games. Yeah, they're gonna just give everybody the same 82.
Oh, there's only 2 games left, man. I mean, unless Bill put up a couple 50 burgers,
he's out for.
What's the score
right now?
He's
gonna be out for a while.
What's the score right now?
We up 6, 107, 101.
Ooh, Bill not playing.
107, 103 now. But yeah, Bill ain't playing tonight, so I think that record might be Curry's.
But Steph had this is quote unquote, I don't even know how you consider this subpar, but he quote underwhelming. I don't know what you want to call it, but he only had 20 something last night as opposed to
have a Steph game.
You know what I mean?
You have a typical Steph game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's what did Gil win the scoring title at one point? I want to say he did once. Or if it was like one year, it was like
he might have had one.
It was like him and McGrady was like
him and Kobe, right?
I thought it was McGrady.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. He might have had one.
Yeah.
It might have been that same year he dropped 63.
It had to been. That's probably yeah. It was like 63 then 57. It was like back-to-back nights on the road on the West Coast. So bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hibachi, baby. Hibachi.
No. That was a special time, man. That nigga was
I like this whole this cheerleader ass nigga Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, man. Like, I hate when people that's like not even in the starting 5. Like, who is he to say, you know what I'm saying, to like go on Bill like that? Like,
and then one you talk about you joking on somebody's injury, hamstring injury, and then also you say he said he was joking. Like, one, you don't joke on nobody's injury, and then 2, like, that wasn't no joke. Like, that was a serious, you know what I'm saying, statement.
Yeah, you don't do that. Even in football, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get hurt, you give them respect. You be like, feel better. Godspeed. Like, you don't be like, yeah, you straining your hamstring trying to get the title, the points title. That's fucked up.
You just a fan. Another Curry fan.
he want to stay on the team too. That's that. I'm your cheerleader.
Right. Yep.
That's a good point, though.
Damn near walk on. But yeah, Bill's wife tried like ethered them on the internet and pulled up his stats. Even though, he ain't really got too much to do with that. But let's
Switch
get
gears.
into all the way. We're talking about, players doing the big at the top of their game. Somebody that hasn't been at the top of their game in over 10 years is trying to make a return to pro sports. Tim Tebow, your Savior's favorite quarterback player, NFL player, is making a comeback.
Has it been 10 years for real?
Probably more than that, for real. I don't know.
Dang.
He's been a brick. I remember he was like was he on the Jets at one point? No, he was on the Patriots last. And I don't think he made the final roster.
It was the Jets. Yeah.
It was the Jets.
Yeah,
it wasn't the Patriots.
He was. The last time he played in the game was with the Jets, but I think you might be right about that Patriots thing.
Yeah, but anyway, okay. Jaguars are expected to sign former quarterback, Florida star Tim Tebow as a tight end, though. I always thought he could have been a tight end. You know what I mean? If he made that transition, he would have made a hell of a tight end. The tenacity, the will, the physicality, the leadership, and all that shit. And how he just ran downhill, he would have made a phenomenal tight end. But now he's trying to switch it up at age 33.
Taysom Hill opened it up.
Yeah, probably true.
I think at the age 33, his mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what are y'all thoughts? A lot of NFL players are in the same position like Bazemore and y'all like hating on the next man. Like what that shit got to do with you? I seen Devin Bush. I wish Corey was on this jump. Devin Bush was hating, talking about he can't wait to play him, can't wait to strike him. You better watch out because Tebow will put that shoulder on you. You know, he will put that shoulder on you. But yeah, how y'all feel about this? You think like cronyism carries to the NFL?
Yeah, I think that's the one thing. I think in the locker room, there's going to be guys, you know what I'm saying, that probably going to be hating, you know what I'm saying, the fact that he pretty much, because he's a Urban Meyer protege, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, it's like he pretty much, you know what I'm saying, got a upper hand, a better opportunity than, you know, guys in the locker room that probably had to work harder. Plus, he never played the position, no reps, you know what I'm saying, and then you ain't played football in damn near 8 years or whatever it's been, and then you just come in the locker room and just make the team. You know, he got to show out in camp because there's no way if he, like, you know, clearly the worst tight end and still make the team. I think that might not be a good look, especially for Urban Meyer being a first-year coach. I don't think that's going to go well in the locker room, especially like, you know, these are grown men trying to feed their family, and because that's your homie, pretty much he make the team. But at the same time, that's politics. You know, we all know there's politics behind a lot of shit that goes on in the NFL and all sports. So I mean, can they really be surprised at the same time? Yeah, even on your job, you know that we all seen that shit. In high school, nigga, I seen shit like that happen. So
yeah. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. I already know he got the physicality, he got the, you know, he got the weight, he got the height. I don't know how good his hands are. I haven't seen him catch too many passes, so I think that might be the key. I know he can run routes, because he was he was actually doing some of them trick plays when he was starting as a QB anyway. He was catching something. So I don't know. I'm actually curious too to see if he's going, you know, line up at tight end and then like do that whole 2-step backwards and get the pass and then, you know, throw it downfield. Like it's probably going, if he actually starts, it's going to be a lot of trick plays that they could do, you know, just because of the versatility.
Who's their tight end?
I was just about to ask that. Didn't Eifert go down there? I want to say Eifert went down there last year.
Yeah, I think.
You mean Watford?
Nah, Eifert from the Bengals.
You mean Watford?
Tyler Eifert.
Eifert. Eifert. Yeah, now I know you're talking about.
Big boy.
From Cincinnati.
But either way, he got a chance in that locker room, man. If they don't have nobody notable at tight end, and he might and he show out in camp, he might surprise people. But that's if there's a place for a nigga to go from, you know, never playing a position and coming back, you know, 8 years later and have a chance to make the team, that might be the team to do it.
Yeah, well, Eifert not on there. I see Chris Manhertz. That sounds like a radio like guy. James Shanassi, Luke Farrell, and then Tim Tebow will be fourth string.
Nigga, none of you've never heard of none of these niggas.
None of them. Not one.
I think we're also underestimating the fact that Tim Tebow is from the Jacksonville or close to the Jacksonville area. So the Jaguars are a team that definitely, I mean, granted, I know they have Trevor Lawrence and they have Urban Meyer and they have probably some other
it's just as big as the Jaguars, yeah. But Tim Tebow in that city, in that state, close to Gainesville, coming from Orlando or wherever he's from, sell big jerseys. He's going to sell big tickets, and he's going to energize that fan base, even if he don't even play. 15, bro. If he get to wear his number,
I think he's going to have to wear it.
Yeah. Like, come
on. You know how much money they would make? Yeah. That nigga's like a folk. He's like a football legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he is. He's like a folk legend. So like,
you know. He's Al Bundy, yo. He's Al Bundy.
Yeah, like for real. Nigga's like an American legend and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm with it. I just want to see. For real, I wish they was like on like Hard Knocks. I don't know who doing that shit this year, but if he's gonna make the team, I wish they on Hard Knocks. That's my guy. That's like one of the greatest college players, not even quarterbacks. One of the greatest college players of all time, in my opinion. That's my guy.
Yeah, I think he gonna motivate a locker room too. I mean, like he gonna motivate a locker room.
Yeah. But look at it, say Jaguars.
That's
Jaguars.
his greatest gift.
Right, Urban Meyer convinced by a competitive maniac. That's how you describe him.
Hey, they said when Urban Meyer moved to Jacksonville, he bought a house. He bought a house, and his house is three doors down from Tim Tebow.
See,
yeah, they live in the same neighborhood. Come on.
So they've been talking.
Right.
They've been talking. They've been walking the
dogs. So you think a
and
nigga like that gonna get cut?
Nah.
So you think he gonna cut
You
a
gotta see
nigga
it every
every
day.
down?
You go get your mail. You gotta see this nigga every day. Nope.
You gonna cut a nigga that live 3 doors down from him? Like,
He gonna probably jog. He gonna jog next to his car, all on the way to practice. You can't cut nobody like that.
At the minimum, he gonna keep 4 tight ends. At the minimum, that's just what's gonna happen. He just gonna keep 4 tight ends and keep that nigga in the locker room as like just a like just the personality and shit.
I just always thought he could play tight end. Yeah, tight end, fullback, H-back, like that Chris Cooley type position. I always thought he could play that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, fucking middle linebacker.
How good of a blocker is he? Do y'all know? Like,
we don't know nothing.
Yeah.
We just know when Tebow on the field, heads are gonna get cracked. That's all I know.
We do know he'll run your ass over or try to run you over.
Yeah.
With
He might be a good blocker, bro. He might be a nice little tight end.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's also difficult. Yeah.
He's probably in phenomenal shape.
Yeah. What? One last topic before we get out of here. What other? I mean, the schedule released tonight. Y'all got any games that stood out to y'all on what game y'all eyeing this season?
Well, let's go over the first week.
Yeah, you got visuals, but I say, I mean, obviously, first game of the season with us is against the Chargers. I mean, I think that's going to be something to see what what's his name, the Chargers quarterback, see what they do. They got a new head coach, so I mean, it'll be something to see.
Yeah,
and I also want to see y'all open up the league, Al, versus this reigning Super Bowl champs Thursday night. That's always a fun one.
It shall be fun.
Nervous?
Well, no, we're gonna be double-digit underdogs. I already know that. We're definitely double-digit underdogs at a away game. Super Bowl, reigning Super Bowl champions. Yeah,
you be like 10, 9.5.
Yeah, but
10 plus 10.
Well,
I think so. Yeah,
opening night 10.
Right now,
like that.
No, because who was opening night? Who was opening night? Somebody was opening night.
It was
the Chiefs versus the Chiefs versus Texans, and the Texans were
9.
The Texans were like 10 or 11.
It might have been
maybe 10 and a half.
For opening 9, and then.
Well, right now, ESPN is reporting that Tampa Bay is minus 6.5 on that game.
Okay, yeah.
It might go up, but that's what it is right now.
That's one.
They go back everybody else. Man, if I had to pick one game that I was eyeing, I'm going week 2, and I'm going the Chiefs versus the Ravens. Like, I like those early season matchup games. Just to test where everybody's at and test what's going on. But the Chiefs versus the Ravens, I think it might be either Sunday night or a Monday night game. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, and you said this shit earlier, Al. Week 13 at Las Vegas Raiders, December 5th. That might be a little travel jump. I like to travel and watch games.
Yes, sir.
Link up with my fellow Washingtonians on the air on the flight over. Get drunk, set a dumpster on fire, do something crazy.
I ain't never been to an away game. That shit like fun.
That should be lit.
Yeah, I'd love to go to that Vegas game, man.
That Miami game I went to 2 years ago. It was like all on the plane. It was just one plane I was on. It was all Redskins.
For real?
The whole way there. Yep.
Mm.
It was like a Friday like afternoon. all Redskin fans on one plane. But yeah.
I think the one game I'm looking at it now. I think the one game I'm looking forward to is that Browns and Chiefs game. That's at midday, so that's the 4:25 game. I think that'll be a good ass game. Kind of gauge where the Browns are. You know what I'm saying? After they had that successful season last season.
That's week 1.
Yeah, that's week 1.
We got 3 prime times too. That's a change. We got the Giants Thursday night.
Yeah, it's gonna be on TV.
We got the Giants Thursday night home on the second week, and then we have the Seahawks home November 29th.
Bro, y'all look at this schedule. This might be the hardest schedule we've had. Like,
and also we close out the year with the away Dallas, the 26th. I'm not sure what day of the week that is, but it's definitely a night game. But they might flex that out depending on how the Cowboys do. You never know.
Bullshit. It's gonna be a fun season.
It's gonna be a fun season. This has been another fun episode of the Fifth Quarter Podcast. We're gonna get up out of here. This is episode 22. We're gonna catch you on the flip. Let us know in the comments what game you are eyeing this NFL season, and we might want to do. I think next episode we should do win totals, over under on win totals. For a few teams. Let us know your team. We can do yours. If you want to battle us. But it is the Flight Room Podcast, and this is another episode of the Fifth Quarter. We're gonna catch you on the flip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.